Hey everyone, welcome back to the Going Zero Waste YouTube channel. I am so excited because today we're going to be organizing one of the catch-all spaces in my home. We've slowly been making our way through different areas of the house. This is a really old house, so it's laid out kind of odd, and storage solutions aren't really where you think they might be. We have like this really teeny tiny closet, and so we're trying to make use of our storage spaces outside of the bedroom. For instance, this closet that is on the landing but right before you get to the bathroom. We have a tiny closet in the bathroom that we just reorganized, which looks fantastic. So today we're going to be organizing this space and making it a lot more efficient for our needs. And I'm so excited to be doing this in partnership with the Paper and Packaging Board's How Life Unfolds campaign to amplify their Papertarian movement. Stay tuned, and I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite plastic-free storage solutions. I've partnered with the Paper and Packaging Board for several years, and they are one of my favorite partnerships. We get to focus on proper recycling, sustainable forestry, and upcycling, which are many of the principles I use and are so native to my everyday life. I'm really excited to turn this space into a really functional dressing area. And the first step is cleaning out everything we have. Books are not file folders. Of receipts organized inside this book. Need to fix that. Okay. Clean. I really want to keep this desk, but I'm not entirely sure where we're going to be able to fit it in the house. This space is next. Clean. So much space. Woo! I can dance in here now. Woo! Like piles. So suitcases. Our closets aren't really very full, but they're just organized in a way that makes them not functional. Emergency bags. Emergency. This is some of our emergency gear. Emergency kit. Jewelry. This is going to go back in there. So I'm going to pass it to you and put it in the bathroom. Sheets. That looks well. Nothing's springing to the top of mind right now. That's it though, that's the voice, it's the bee's knees. One of the main hesitations I've had about organizing things is that I am going to have to throw some stuff away. I was gonna make a craft out of these. I was thinking we could use them for Christmas tree decorations. Yeah? And there's some stuff that it's come with the house, like light fixtures, cleaners, and other things that need to be disposed of properly. And that's going to create some waste, and that has made me really hesitant to tackle this project. But I know that it just taking up space inside the house is also not the answer either. Perfect storage containers. We will use this. We will use this later. More shoe boxes. This is repair stuff. We've had these disposable cameras for 10 years. We really need to get them developed. We're going to be moving our hamper into the bathroom closet, which is awesome because I think that's a lot more convenient being next to the shower than it is out just in the hallway. I have had this backpack since middle school, and it is the best backpack in the entire world. I don't know if you could tell from the state of it. Unfortunately, the bottom has like started ripping, but I am committed to repairing this backpack because it's amazing. And is it, I don't know, like 22 years old? Yes. Yes, it is! Oh God, it's really falling apart. Do you think I can repair this? We're gonna give it a try. It just needs a wash. Just needs a wash. Oh, this is a bag of Christmas decorations. I've been wondering where these boys have been. Look at them. Yeah. My boys. My boys. Oh, my boys. Okay. We did it! We moved the toilet paper into the bathroom closet. We took everything in their like pile and put it in a more permanent home, or at least a temporary home if it's another space that we need to organize and work on. We've pulled everything out of the closet. Now it's time to deep clean, and we are gonna paint it because it's in really rough shape, so it's time to change. Now it's time to clean. Should we take the shelves out? Next on our list is what we call bike storage. We're gonna have to organize the basement, that other little nook you saw earlier in this video, as well as tackling the guest bedroom. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. I gave this closet a really good deep clean, and I don't think it's had one in a very long time. It was already looking so much better, and then we decided to take some leftover paint that we found in the basement, and we're giving the whole closet just a nice little refresh. We were blessed with a super warm day here in Maine, so those shelves dried really quickly. Now, one thing about this space is maybe you can see we have blue walls, green tile, cream trim, neutral trim, and the bathroom trim, which you can see right here on the edge, is gray with a gray door. So we do need to completely repaint this space. I'm thinking about maybe a sage green. Let me know what you think of that in the comments. This is day 2 and the closet finished drying, and I made these really cute little boxes to store some smaller accessories in. Let me know if you want a full tutorial on these. And now it's time to start organizing. I was reading a thing and it was talking about when you have a really small space, one of the best things you can do is to take the shoes out and put shoes elsewhere because shoes just take up a lot of space. So I'm really excited to hopefully have a bit more of a functioning closet and move some hats, shoes, and other accessories into the hall closet. Let's go. This is embarrassing. Shoes. And I feel like the shoes are a reason that is something that really stresses me out about opening my closet door. Okay, let's get into it. Little sailor hat. This is for the costume closet. Question is, should I be Gilligan and you can be Skipper for Halloween?
No.
No? Okay. Costumes are something that's very important to me. Being in theater and also helping out with costumes a lot and being on costume crew, it's something that I just love, and I am going to take my costume pieces and probably store them in the basement in a safe way because I just can't get rid of these pieces because they're so core to who I am. And that's okay. I've also embarked on a journey of tracking my entire wardrobe for a year. I actually just completed it, so let me know if you want a full video on how that worked. But what I'm doing is I'm using that data in order to clean out my closet in a more sustainable way. I have learned so much, and I'm really excited to continue tracking this year to continue just like whittling down those pieces and ensuring that I love, wear, and use everything that I have. I tried going down to a super crazy minimal wardrobe and it just did not work for me and my lifestyle, but I do know that there's still quite a bit of whittling I can do. climate is so different in California than it is to Maine, so I've also had to update my closet a bit to make sure it's more functional for where I live now. We had a spare bookshelf in the guest bedroom, and I think it's gonna fit in this closet perfectly. I measured this with my heart, and let me tell you, it was the most perfect, snug little fit. Right now I'm just playing shoe Tetris and trying to get everything in so it has a permanent, nice home. This is most of the shoes. I am considering splitting them from winter and fall shoes and summer shoes because I don't think every single shoe needs to be on display at all times. And that's kind of been an adjustment of moving from California to Maine, is that I definitely have very distinct seasonal clothing, which was not something I've ever really experienced before. And I think that would make a lot better use of this space. So I am considering loading the winter shoes into a bin and having those come out at a later day instead of keeping them in here, since we do have a basement, which is really nice. But this is most of the shoes. I need to pull some of my dance shoes out, but now it is time to load in some handbags. I am feeling a little overwhelmed at this stage because this is the panic stage where it's just playing Tetris and hoping everything works and fits and the vision you have in your brain works out. Which it will. It will. I'm also separating costume hats from real hats because I have a lot of costume hats, because I feel like that's one of the easiest ways to create a costume for whatever scenario may present itself. And I think those are gonna go in a separate tub down in the basement under costumes, because that's also something that I don't need to see every single day. But now it's time to move on to handbags. I'm gonna put some of my smaller bags in some of these shoe boxes that I made that I'm really excited about. Paper is one of the most recycled items in the US, and Papertarians understand choosing paper products and practicing proper recycling. But it's also great to give these boxes a second life to organize my accessories, my hats, my bags. I'd love to get as much life as I can out of them because they truly are some of the best storage solutions. But if your boxes are on their last legs or starting to rip, make sure you recycle them properly by making sure you empty the box, flatten the box, and then you place it in your recycle bin. Something you might not know about me is that I've moved 24 times in my life. I often avoid buying things and just make do with the space that we have because I know that I'll be moving soon, and it feels fruitless to buy things to make a space more comfortable when you have no idea what the next space is going to look like. Thankfully, I think we're here for the long haul, and I'm finally allowing myself to settle. I can buy things and organize the space in a way that makes it feel truly functional and truly like home. But when it does come to buying things, we are really careful. We don't want to run out and buy a bunch of new plastic stuff, but instead really make sure that we're focusing on buying things secondhand, upcycling, and using what we already have. If you have handbags that really need to hold their shape, consider putting them on hangers. I learned that trick from my mom. So I'm adding in all of Justin's shoes into the shoe closet. And now it's time for the big reveal, but first let's take a look back at where we started. Okay, are you ready for the big reveal? So we've got our suitcases all the way up here, and there is so much vertical space here. I want to try and find a way of utilizing that a bit more. But I have my favorite storage method, which is old shoe boxes, which do an amazing job at corralling some of my handbags. I have not bought a new handbag in probably almost 10 years. There might be one. I bought this one. That's a lie. I guess I bought this one maybe like 7 years ago, secondhand. And it's just one of those things where they kind of accumulate. So I really need to pay attention to which ones I'm actually grabbing and which ones I'm actually using and cleaning out that way. I have all of my dance shoes over here. I still have a few more in my rehearsal bag because I'm currently in a show. Got my jewelry, which I need to organize and go through at a later day. Got some of Justin's shoes. This is room for more of Justin's shoes, and he has some shoes down there as well. My shoes are all here. I'm going to create some kind of blocks to put in there so the boots will stand up. And then I've got a few of my other handbags that are hanging, dust bags for shoes and bags in case I need them. And then our hats, we can actually see them. I am so excited. I didn't even remember that I had this. I'm so excited to wear this summer. I mean, tell me I'm not adorable. It's cute, right?
Cute.
Oh, so cute. And if we decide to travel anywhere, which I don't think we will, but if we do, I can pack this really easily and I'll just look so chic on the beach. So the other things that I might consider doing is I might consider rotating stuff out, as I said, keeping some stuff for spring and summer. If we decide we want to add if we decide we need more storage for this closet and we decide that we maybe want to add linens in here, or if we want to put something else in here, then we can cycle out, because there's no reason that my snow boots need to be in here all year round when it only snows, 6 months out of the year? Probably more like 4, but yeah. So hats off to the closet tour. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to be notified when new videos are coming out.